Test for aluminium cation in solution. First step is observation. Salts of aluminium ion are white. Second step, dissolve end-full spatula of salt in 50 ml of water. When salts of aluminium ion dissolve in water, they form colorless solution. Chemicals required. 1. Sodium hydroxide solution. 2. Diluted ammonia. 3. Sodium carbonate solution. 4. Diluted nitric acid. 5. Litmus solution. Third step, divide the solution into test tubes, put around 5 ml in each test tube. Preliminary tests. To the first test tube, add sodium hydroxide solution dropwise until in excess. As you see, sodium hydroxide react with aluminium ion to form white precipitate, which is soluble in excess of sodium hydroxide. Below, there is an ionic equation for this reaction. To the second test tube, add ammonia solution dropwise until in excess. As you see, ammonia solution react with aluminium ion to form white precipitate, which is insoluble in excess of ammonia. Below, there is an ionic equation for this reaction. To the third test tube, add sodium carbonate solution dropwise until in excess. As you see, sodium carbonate react with aluminium ion to form white precipitate, which is soluble in excess sodium carbonate. Below, there is an ionic equation for this reaction. Confirmatory test. To the fourth test tube, add 3 drops of diluted nitric acid, followed by 4 drops of litmus solution, and then add ammonia solution dropwise until in excess. As you see, blue lake solution is formed. Summary of this experiment. Observation. The color of salt is white. The white color of salt indicates that the cations present in salt is non-transitional metals cation. For examples, group 1 cation, group 2 cation, group 3 cation, group 4 cation, and so on. In first test tube, sodium hydroxide is added dropwise. The cations that form white precipitate with sodium hydroxide and precipitate become soluble in excess of sodium hydroxide are aluminum ion, lead 2 ion, tin 2 ion, and zinc ion. In second test tube, ammonia solution is added dropwise. The cations that could form white precipitate with ammonia solution and precipitate is insoluble in excess of ammonia solution are aluminum ion, lead 2 ion, and tin 2 ion. In third test tube, sodium carbonate solution is added dropwise. The cations from above list that could form white precipitate with sodium carbonate solution and precipitate is soluble in excess of sodium carbonate is aluminum ion. In fourth test tube, 3 drops of diluted nitric acid, followed by 4 drops of litmus solution, and then ammonia solution are added. The cation that form blue lake solution when 3 drops of diluted nitric acid, followed by 4 drops of litmus solution, and then ammonia solution are added, is aluminum ion. In the description there are links for testing cations and anions. Thank you for watching.